guys, welcome back to Holistic Homesteading with the Hursts. I'm Megan. Today is just going to be a video of me getting a few smaller projects done on our homestead. I am currently just in a waiting game and a volleyball game of trying to rest and also be active in the last few days of my pregnancy. There's still things that I could and should do, but also trying to make sure that I save enough energy for when the time comes for me to go into labor. So I just wanted to do a few things today. I wanted to gather some red clover for postpartum. We have some just growing. Wanted to also have a new flower arrangement on our table with some cut flowers from our property. There's a few pests in our garden that I want to try to get rid of with some diatomaceous earth. There's a few things that I need to repot. This is just going to be what I can get done while my kids are asleep, napping. I have already laid down and tried to do a little bit of resting myself. I feel pretty good right now, and just this walking around, squatting in the garden will be good to hopefully get me prepared for labor. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, then you probably wouldn't have seen this, but in my stories, it took me about 3 days to clear all of this out. It was full of weeds, and my husband and I were able to mulch around what I put. So I ended up adding in some hostas. This area gets a lot of shade and just very spotty sun, so I wanted to make it more pretty, but something that will last in the shade. And then I'm kind of experimenting with some stuff too. So this red, or it's actually crimson clover, was growing on its own, and honestly, you guys, I had never seen it before. I used my Seek app, and I actually have crimson clover seeds that I wanted to sprout some more. So this is crimson clover too, and this will grow up, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It does have some medicinal benefits, but today I'm not going to be focusing on this as much as I am going to be doing the red clover. What do you think, Phoebe? So hostas, I'm pretty sure aren't medicinal, they're just ornamental, but I did want to put them in here because they are perennials and they'll come back every year. I have a hydrangea bush I need to water over here. Did not water yesterday, but we did get rain the day before, so they're not too bad, but it does need to be watered. These plants right here are lemon balm, which are very invasive. It was just covered through here. So what I did was split it up into like 3 main bushes, and I can harvest, dry it, and make lemon balm tea. I mean, there's so many different things that you can make with lemon balm. It's great for your digestive system, for the belly aches. It smells amazing. So to smell it, to see if it is, you want to take a leaf off and just kind of rub it and then smell it. If it smells like a lemon scent, then it's lemon balm. So this was just growing wild, and I transplanted it here, and I didn't think it was going to make it, but oh my goodness, it hasn't quit growing. Right in here I planted some dahlias that I just didn't have space for, so I don't know how well they will do over here just because it doesn't get like full sun all day, but so far so good. I mean, they've been there for several days and they're doing well. We'll see if they flower. I don't remember what this was, but I know that it spreads, so I wanted to put that in there for some ground covering. Phoebe, are you an attention hog right now? Huh? And then back here, growing up this self-made fence. This was something I found in our barn. You will hear me say a lot that the previous owners left it here, and I've just found some purpose for it. But it was just the front part of a metal crate, and I wanted to use it as a trellis. And I've got some sweet peas growing up it. I need to water them too. They've been transplanted, so I think they're in a little bit of a transplant shock, but they'll be fine. Let's pull this up. This is not what I wanted there. And then right here are some geraniums, and they seem to be doing really well. They've already grown in just the last few days that they've been here. If I can get the cat to quit walking on them. This one right here was a lot smaller than the other ones, but it seems to have grown as well. So I'm really excited to see hopefully some of this stuff flower. And then this pot was back up against the house, and I moved it in here for a little bit of decor. And then this rock, I made my husband move it over. So this is the finished look that I got. There's a lot of other things that I want to do. Like, I would love to put a brick border up. I just found these stones so that we could have some type of border. This stretched all the way down to the steps, and it was just too much. Just too much for now. Maybe one day, I don't know. We'll see. But the red clover was growing by itself back there, so that's pretty cool. And then those wildflowers, I just left those there. I really want this to kind of grow up and not have a whole lot of space in there. I love like the cottage look. It's just kind of hard to get that when you're in a shadier area. And then eventually back here along the house, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do back there. I don't really want plants and stuff up against the house just for bugs' sake. I don't know. And then we're going to completely repaint and do the house a different color. Like, this is just not me, so that will be different. And then over here, I'm hoping to get these stumps removed and then have another landscaping area over here. So when we finally redo this room, which will be our homeschool / bonus room, we'll have a pretty view of the landscape, and it'll just be nice to look at. So
maybe I was blind, known you forever while I tried to find someone that could be my great love. Right in front of me, I didn't realize you were my dream, so you took me by surprise. Oh, yeah.
alright, I have gathered some lemon balm and some red clover in my little basket that I got at a yard sale for $1. It needs some work, but it was $1. So what I'm going to do, I'm out of breath. Anything I do pregnant, I'm out of breath. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will bundle up the lemon balm and let them dry out, as well as the red clover, so that I can use them for teas and stuff later on. My little girl, Sayla, is awake now. Yeah, it's growing everywhere, isn't it? So she's gonna help me, I guess. Are you gonna help me? Yeah? Okay. We're going to go out to the garden now and spread some diatomaceous earth around and on my cabbage plants. I've worked so hard on them, and I do not want them to get eaten by somebody other than me. So, and our family. So we are having some insect issues. I don't know if it's ants or something else. It's not supposed to rain until 2 days from now. So maybe that will kind of like kill off what we've got going on, and then we'll reassess after the rain goes away.
Next to me, everything feels like, oh, yeah. Even in my wildest dreams.
You can pet them, honey.
Yeah, pet them. So we have some random red petunias coming out, and then also my snapdragons are blooming again, so I'm really excited about that. Maybe they just needed a little time to adapt. Oh. What do you think, buddy? You see them? Mm-hmm. Yep, don't step on the ones next to your feet, okay? Yeah.
They're boring.
Yeah.
I got up here.
You did. Alright, so the next thing I need to do is go get a bucket of compost so we can transplant some of these seedlings up here. You guys want to help me do that? Yeah? Oh no, buddy.
It's dying.
It's dying?
It's not dying.
It's not dying. Just don't step on it, okay?
I think you just...
You have to pet all of them?
I put all of
Okay. How about you get out of there? How about you get out of there before you accidentally step on something you're not supposed to?
I put all of them.
Okay, thank you. Let's go get some compost, okay?
Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. Wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality.
Alright, so it's supper time. We have to take a break from transplanting. I'm running behind on supper. Usually I try to get supper started at 4:30 so that it's ready by the time Brian gets home around 5:15 or 5:30, but a little late. It's 5 o'clock now. So tonight we're going to have pork chops from our pig that we raised,
And broccoli, my favorite.
and carrots and broccoli. And we're also going to have a salad. So I went to the farmer's market today and got some fresh romaine lettuce. So we'll mix that with some of the lettuce that we got from our garden. We just don't have a whole lot right now. I've also made coleslaw. So I think that's it. Is that everything that we're going to have tonight? Kids are cleaning off eggs from the chickens. Or one chicken. We found a random chicken laying eggs in our barn, which is not where they're supposed to lay eggs at. Kept seeing her go in there, and I finally found her stash. So we're gonna have to be careful with these and make sure we crack them open before we eat them.
Indiana Rose, I caught a glimpse of you out on the road, quiet like a dove. You're whispering a symphony unknown, breathing the breeze and trying to.
It's looking good, Mommy.
For dessert, we're gonna have what?
Strawberries and whipped cream.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
And we ate salad already. Yes.
So these are from the farmer's market that we got today, and they are so good. So we're gonna have some with whipped cream. The whipped cream. Ouch! Hit my toe. Oh, that hurts. Ow! Ow! So the whipped cream is actually from cream from our raw milk. Hey, watch that, baby. Let me see this. So we just ladle out some of that, a little bit of powdered sugar, and yep, and some vanilla. Put, buddy.
Lost in the sight.
Okay, supper is over. Brian's in there cleaning up the kitchen. He's an amazing husband. I hate doing dishes, and he knows it, and so he most of the time will take over that for me. Some days I get a burst of energy and I will do it, but lately he's been doing it every night, which is really nice. So I have 2 more things I want to do to finish out this video, but I'm going to water our garden. Mostly the left garden, the not raised beds, it's the no dig beds, because I have a lot of seeds in there and fresh seedlings. And then I'm also going to cut some more, bumblebee, cut some more flowers. We have some Sweet William flowers just randomly growing on the side of our house, which is really funny because I planted them in front of our house last year by seed and none of them came up. But for some reason they're all the way on the other side of the house this year, so I don't know how that happened. But I'm going to pick some of that, or cut some of those, and a few wildflowers to make a pretty bouquet for the tabletop because the other one is starting to die. So we're gonna do that and then we'll be done for today. So I'm excited.
You alone here, I'll stay till